Today's video is sponsored by Dashlane. I don't know what's going on at Logitech right now, but they are really coming to life. Right on the heels of the G Pro X wireless headset, they're back with not only another wireless headset, but a whole new color series for some of their peripherals that indicate they're really listening to what the market is looking for right now in terms of customization and aesthetics. The spread in the age range of gamers is wider now than ever before, and it only gets wider every day because people really don't outgrow gaming anymore. So we're going to start to see peripherals and products aimed at different age ranges in there, and I think that's part of what we're seeing today. So Logitech is back with a new color series for some of their existing mice, a whole new wireless headset, as well as a new colorway on the G915 TKL that's going to definitely grab some attention. We're going to have a look. You ready? Let's go! Yo, I'm Brian P. You're watching BadSeed Tech, and today we're checking out the new color series and the new wireless headset, the G733 from Logitech. A lot to cover today, so let's start with the mice. We've got the G305 and the G203. Not new mice, obviously, but new colors. The colors are going to be a running theme today. We've seen both of these available in white and black previously. I even have a terrifying beardless review of the G305 out there somewhere. There's no need to retread reviews of these very well-known mice, except to say that they'll now be available in both lilac and blue, which we have in-house today. It's my understanding these will be sticking with the original MSRP, so expect like $59.99 on the G305 and $39.99 on the G203. Availability on everything we're looking at today is going to be sometime in September, so wired or wireless, mouse-wise, they've got you covered. The feature of this new color lineup is the G733 wireless headset. Now, design-wise, this is a big departure from what we've seen from Logitech before, and I like it. Its design language feels like a sneaker, or like a coordinated athletic outfit. Again, it's available in black, white, lilac, and blue. The big headlines here, it's Lightspeed wireless, it's silly comfortable, and it weighs in at 278 grams. 278 grams. If you remember, I was just praising the weights on the Razer Black Shark V2 and the Cooler Master CM752, and here we have a wireless headset that really only tops that weight by about 20 grams. That's crazy. Definitely comfortable enough that you could wear this all day, every day with no discomfort. And speaking of stuff I use every day, I want to thank Dashlane for continuing to support the channel. You guys know I don't do spots for anything I don't absolutely use and enjoy, and Dashlane is one of those things that really makes my life a lot easier. As a password manager, Dashlane makes it super easy for me to manage all my online logins and accounts seamlessly across all my devices. No more sketchy reused passwords, no more password resets when I need to get into that seldom used account. I go through and have Dashlane reset all my passwords to random strings that would be next to impossible for somebody to guess or brute force. It supports autofill, not only for login and password info, but also commonly requested form fill info, important docs, stored payment info, even has its own optional VPN built right in. Online security is serious stuff, and I always encourage you guys to do your own research, but especially after using it for a while and really polishing it to my needs, Dashlane is something I personally trust to keep all my accounts safe and organized, and it saves me valuable time every day. You can try Dashlane for free on one device right now by going to dashlane.com/badseed. And because they know a lot of people are still working from home, you can get 25% off a premium plan using code BADSEED. Go check them out. So naturally, to hit that low weight, there's a lot of plastic here, and I kind of winced when I tested the strength of this headband, but there's no creak or any sign that it wasn't up to the task. It just doesn't inspire a feeling of quality or durability in hand. That's a fine line to walk for a manufacturer between something feeling lightweight and something just feeling cheap. Like the headband did not feel like it was going to survive that test right there, and this also doesn't feel like it would survive a drop onto anything other than a carpeted surface. Now, I could be completely wrong on that. It may be more durable than I'm giving it credit for, but I'm not going to risk a drop test. The headband system works due to this elastic strap in here, which is color matched to the headset, mint glitch in this case. It's also reversible. It's super easy to swap out to. You just line up the dots and you're good to go. So this part is another way you can tweak the appearance of the headset. These will also be available separately at $9.99 a piece. Each headset colorway has its own corresponding strap, and they'll have an orange vector colorway that's available only as an aftermarket add-on. So if you like the body color of one, but the strap of another, you'll be able to mix and match these. There is some adjustment to the ear cups themselves, but it's literally like 3/4 of an inch on either side. The band has 2 anchor points inside as well to control size. Like a lot of headsets, I wear this at the absolute max adjustment, and it's still just a hair shorter than I'd like it to be to really get that good seal under my earlobe. The sizing is going to work for the majority of the head sizes out there. You know, if you have one of those heads, like one of those ones where you wear your snapback at like the absolute last snap, probably not going to work for you. I'd also be interested to see how long this elastic band will hold its own before needing to be replaced, so it's refreshing to know that you can replace these for $10 if you need to. The ear pads are also color matched to the frame, and at least for now are not available as a separate purchase, though it wouldn't surprise me at all to see this in the future, as they're also really easy to remove and replace. You can just toss these in the washing machine if you need to. These are a dual layer memory foam wrapped in like a light breathable sport mesh. Smart design here with this really soft memory foam where it meets your face, and then a more dense layer underneath that provides stability so they don't bottom out. There's also like next to no clamping force on these at all. Outside of the cups are mostly matte plastic with gloss accents. You got the G logo in chrome. Controls are all on the left cup. You got standard stuff, USB-C charging, the detachable mic, got your volume wheel here, as well as an assignable G button that you can use in G Hub to assign to whatever you want to. You also have these pretty subdued RGB strips, which are practically essential for like any gaming product out there these days, but I like the fact that it's not overdone here. The mic is a 6mm condenser, unidirectional cardioid mic. It's detachable and really flexible. You do get G Hub support, and of course you get Blue Voice here as well. The default like Broadcaster 2 preset makes my voice sound enormous. They don't include a mic screen here, but they do have this aftermarket pack of mic covers available for $9.99. Personally, I think it's hilarious, but it's not exactly my cup of tea. Maybe if they had like a comically large like full-size beard add-on, or like a hand flipping the bird, or maybe like a bachelorette party tiny wiener straw, something like that. Somebody left a comment on a recent video talking about distance learning since the COVID school situation is what it is right now. I could totally see these aftermarket mic covers being a hit with younger kids. These will fit most other boom mics as well, like here they are on the Astros. The range on the G733 is also great since it's going over that 2.4 gigahertz lightspeed wireless as well. Didn't have any issue with this at all. The fob or dongle is also color matched. They rated up to 20 meters, which should be plenty of range for inside your home. Logitech states the battery life here at 29 hours. That's with no RGB and the volume only at 50%. In practice, I got about 20 hours out of these before I needed to recharge. That's with RGB on, but the beauty part here is that these get really loud for a wireless headset. You've got plenty of volume overhead, which is always nice to see. I run these between like 58 and 70% volume. They do control the Windows system volume too, so they play nice if you have other peripherals that do that as well. So the drivers in here are the 40mm Pro G drivers versus the 50mm in the Pro X. In game, they perform well. You still get a great sense of direction in game, but you do get a nerfed sense of game world size or soundstage. It's hard not to draw immediate comparisons to the recently released G Pro X wireless, which I find to be far superior in detail, separation, cleanliness of bass delivery, and soundstage. I'm sure a lot of that is owed to the 50mm driver. Regardless, in either headphone, I don't get a lot out of the DTS Headphone X 2.0. I'm generally not a fan of this. Even if you set your game mode, like I play a lot of Modern Warfare, I set it to home theater mode, it's still really bloated and just off, and it definitely is detrimental to my game versus running in stereo. As far as music listening with these, nah, I'm spoiled. I get it, but to me, this sounds like a $99 wireless headset, and that's why I saved the price for last. The asking price on these is $129.99, which to me feels about $30 higher than it should be. Kind of feels like you're paying a premium for the design of the headset, which is a hard pill to swallow when the audio isn't anything special. You do get some bass, the game audio is solid, it's just not mind-blowing, so it's still very functional as a gaming headset, but there's nothing wow here, nothing that I think would warrant such a high asking price. Audio-wise, the Corsair HS70 will keep pace with these at between $79 and $99. The HS70 build feels more substantial and durable, but they're not going to be as light or as comfortable as the G733, and the mic on the Corsair is not as strong. It's understandable that these aren't intended for the enthusiast market, so if you are an enthusiast, Logitech's own G Pro X wireless is a very solid headset at $199, which is obviously a $70 jump, but if you have some flexibility in the budget and you prioritize audio performance, I would definitely recommend stretching for that one versus going this way. Closing out on a more positive note, fans of the G915 TKL keyboard can rejoice as it's now finally available in silver and white, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The brushed aluminum plate is amazing, the white trim around the volume roller, it's a showstopper for sure. And while it looks amazing alongside the G305, if you're one of the lucky few who got a GPW Ghost, it's a pretty insane looking setup. The dongle is not color matched with the keyboard, which was only a slight bummer for me, but all the gameplay footage today was recorded using 3 Lightspeed wireless peripherals together with no lag, no latency, no disconnects, Nothing. I will be doing a full review of the G915 soon, as it is at the absolute high end of gaming keyboards price-wise. I do have both the linear and now the tactile low pro switches in-house as well. We'll also be digging into the experience of running an all-wireless setup, including the power play mat here pretty soon. No word yet on whether they plan to re-release some of the G Pro wireless colors that we've seen previously, or if they're going to get the new color treatment, or if there's finally a revision to the G Pro wireless around the corner. I honestly don't know at this point. Thanks again to Dashlane for sponsoring today's video. Look out for all this stuff to start showing up in retailers sometime mid-September. I'll keep you updated on social feeds as they get a little closer to launch. And that's it for this time. I'm Brian P. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and until next time, stay up.